See, as of lately, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, past 2-3 days, I've been asking this question: how can life be good and bad at the same time? Of course, I've been through that before. I guess in this particular way, I ain't never been through this before, so it's kind of different. But life is definitely, it's looking up, it's going in the direction that I want and expect. And then you got the wrinkles. Here come the wrinkles. This one of them instances where you think about your value, right? And then you think of yourself. I'm gonna speak in I statements. I think very highly of myself, especially nowadays. You get what I'm saying? Because of the mindset and the mind state and the associations. You get what I'm saying? Just mediocre, regular, bare minimum. Those not the people I fuck with. It's not. Life definitely tricky than a motherfucker. But nowadays, I only got one way of it. I can really see myself going forward, and that's the way that I'm doing right now. It ain't no stopping. I already seen the fruits of my labor. But as good as shit going, them wrinkles, them creases, and they happen at, I say, the most inopportune time for real. But as the days keep going by and I just sit up here and I think back and I analyze shit, I be like, boom. Maybe that's a part of the plan too. And what I mean by that is, I'm gonna keep putting you in this same situation. And as much as we may want to stay in a certain situation or whatever the case may be for the sake of somebody else's feelings, but what you're not realizing is, you feel me, you quelling your own shit. Well, I'm quelling my own shit. My higher power didn't give everybody else my vision. He didn't reveal it to them, he revealed it to me. So I don't expect for everybody to just get on the bandwagon and be fully gung-ho behind me. Nah, I fucked up a lot growing up, shit, even into adulthood. But that's where I'm a testament and I can speak to change being possible. I'm one of them. Took a long time, came a long way, but I asked for this. I did. Even the shit I didn't ask for, probably subconsciously. This is the way in which I think now. I think on a way deeper level now. No more surface, no more shallow, being shallow. Everything has a meaning and an expiration date. It's just not on food products. I know with me, and when it comes to me looking and asking for support and wanting support, it never shows up in the way that I want it to. And I learned that trial and error. But how I think is this. I think about the people that is supporting, the people that is showing up, the people that is buying, the people that is purchasing and getting pre-orders. And it's not like dude said, man, Instagram gave y'all another shot, or social media gave y'all another shot to show that y'all fuck with us. All you gotta do is hit the button. Just like you hit the like button, you can hit the share button. And that's just a share. It ain't even no money involved, nothing. But we don't pander. We just keep our head down, grind, and lead with the work. Because as our motto states, we're just very intentional in how we move, how we think, how we speak, and how we interact, and even listening. Because I feel like a lot of people got something to say, but they don't want to listen. How some people intake information and how people receive things. To me, I be feeling like you, and maybe I'm wrong for thinking like this, but it's because I was in prison and I went in search of knowledge. And so now when I look back and I be like, damn, a lot of people be doing a lot of talking, but they don't have any research to back up what they talking about. And I be like, damn, one of my best examples that I can give is, and don't kill me, but church, for instance. Let's just say you grow up with your granny or whatever the case may be. And then church is like daycare, school, it's all that, right? And so you just grow up around a church, you grow up around church people, church things, church atmosphere, church culture. And so you growing up, you're learning basically your ABCs of church. And then when you get to a certain point in life, I'm gonna just say teenage years, and mind you, this is from my perspective. I don't know everybody, I'm just saying from my experience and what I see, what I saw, and what I went through experience, practical. You get to those ages and you cease to stop seeking more knowledge in church. You just know what you know and read the passages when you go to church or when you at home You doing Bible studies, whatever the case may be, you read them passages, but then real studying, you feel me, to see where all these parables and how do these people break down them parables, these different people. Because you have to realize, you feel me, that the Bible was written by a philosopher slash poet. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of many, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Nobody's going after more knowledge, deeper knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? To extract the truth out of whatever it is they looking for. I've done that on multiple fronts. I'm not stunting on nobody. I'm not, but I'm a realist, very pragmatic. And so it's when I sit back and I think about this shit, that's when I be like, man, this shit really deeper than people really think. That's what I mean. Prime example of a lot of people having something to say, but at the end of the day, what are you talking about? What research have you done? Because nowadays, it's literally at the click of a button. Just type in a few things. You don't even got to type it in. You just got to hit the button and speak. And then something can come back to you. And then you can have the proper conversation with people to try to input some knowledge or impart some knowledge that you may or may not have. So when I say I'm way in the deep, literally that's where I'm at with it. That you got to be of some type of substance for me to want to invest time, energy, thought, support. Because one thing I do know, support from the right person, it'll take you exactly where you need to go. And for me, that's forward and up. What they call that forward advancement. How can life be so good and bad at the same time? It's a new concept for me. Not like that, but I'm just saying from the perspective that I have now, the mental pictures that I have, the understanding that I have, the humility, because a lot of things is happening and I'm just like, I think I said this before, I'm shocked but not surprised, if that makes sense. You would think that my cup is literally running over right now because how I'm being blessed, the doors that's opening up, the handshakes that's being had, the conversations that's being had that I'm not even privy to, but I know they having them about me, because I believe when you leave with the work, what else can they see? That's the first thing you putting in their face is the work. That's one thing I can say about, as y'all know him, Treasure Vision, but as I know him, DJ, old Derek, that's where I got that concept from. Lead with the work. I got that from him. Being intentional, I got that from him. On our podcast, Accountability Partners Podcast, we finna get back to that possibly today. Damn, I wonder how life can still be so good but be going so bad. It's two.